Hi guys. So I wish I would have recorded this training at Vision, but I didn't. So you're getting a secondhand version, and it might not be as great because I don't have an audience to talk to, but we're gonna make it work. So my name is Jess. I have been a retailer since October of 2016. My husband came on full time with me in January. It's super awesome. We love it. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about work-life balance and using it to achieve your goals. So a little bit of my backstory. When I started in 2016 was in the biggest boom of LuLaRoe, so things were super busy, things were crazy. We kind of took off right out of the gate. But I didn't make it a goal for myself to cruise qualify because I knew I would put super hard pressure on myself. I wouldn't sleep, I wouldn't eat. I didn't know how to sell as much as I was selling right out of the gate. So I didn't have processes in place. So I ended up waiting. I cruise qualified here and there. Back then you had to do it like 6 consecutive months. So in 2018, I decided before 2018 started, I was going to cruise qualify. So I qualified every single month of 2018. I ended up earning the cruise fast start bonus where you got $1,000 onboard credit for doing it consecutive January to June, which I didn't even know was a thing, but it was pretty awesome. I knew in my brain that if I could consecutively cruise qualify, that it had to get easier each month, right? So I thought, well, if I can just do it January to June, by July it should just be coming naturally and I'll be able to keep it up. So I did that. January to June, I was like a 12:01er. I was up till midnight to hit that 12,000 every single night. I was working crazy hours. I was so tired. And then in like September, my husband, he was self-employed too. He cut back his work hours to like part-time, and he did drop off and pick up for the kids for school. That alone made a huge difference for me, you guys. I went from 12:01 to like 18,000 in 1 month, okay? Just having that solid work time. If your kids are in school, use it to your advantage. If you can put them in a part-time daycare or something, I promise you it will benefit your business, and it's good for them too to get the social interaction. So fast forward to January, we decided, well, if my sales jump that much, surely they'll jump more if you come on more with me. So he put his business on the back burner, and he really just took over shipping for me. As far as LuLaRoe, he took over the housework, he took over a lot with the kids, and just let me have some solid work time. And my sales jumped to 25,000, you guys. So double from cruise qualifying. Without really knowing what I was doing, I just did it. So my advice to everyone is that if you want to be a $20,000 seller, see what the $20,000 sellers are doing and start doing that, even if you're only selling 5,000. Get your systems in place, and I promise you, you will free up time for yourself for IPAs, and you will get to that sale level so much easier. When you start doing those sales and you don't know what you're doing, you work crazy amount of hours, and I was there. So in like, let's see, before the cruise, so April, I was so burned out, you guys. I was working 14, 16-hour days. My husband was doing everything for the house, everything for the kids. Wasn't even tucking the kids in every night because I was live. I was selling 25 to 30,000, which was awesome, but we had no time. I was working myself to death. So on the cruise, we had a big heart-to-heart, and I said, I can't keep doing this. I want to go back to 12,000. And my husband was like, that's stupid. We just have to figure out systems for you so that you're not working so much and we can sell 25,000. Okay, this is the life we want. We're homeschooling, we want to travel, so we need 25,000 to sustain that. So I really wanted to get systems in place, and I highly suggest it for everybody. So I'm just going to go over the things that work really well for me. The first things first, you have to get organized, you guys. I'm super gold, so that's so easy for me, but I know it's not easy for all of you. But you have to do it. You have to do it. My inventory is numbered. The numbers are on the hanger. I have a handout that I'll send you guys the link for. The link to the numbers are on there. They stick well. I've tried 1,000 kinds. These work. And I also have size markers on the hangers. Again, I've tried 1,000 kinds. These work. So there's links on there. That enables me to be able to just go live at any minute of any day. It allows my husband to go live any minute of every day, and he doesn't know what he's doing. Having that stuff just ready to go matters. My photo station, I don't really take photos anymore, and I'll talk about that later, But when I was taking photos, I had my photo station set up all the time. I just took it down today too. I should have left it up. So what I had was like a folding table from Walmart for like $30. I had it at an angle. I had a big Walmart box under two of the legs so that it was at an angle, and a foam board on top of it. I had a light here. I have a light at the bottom. I could just lay my clothes on there on the hanger. I just hook the hanger on the top, snap, 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 and get done with it. And I didn't have to worry about setting my whole photo station up every single time I need to take photos. Waste time, okay? Don't do it. So just simplifying all that. All my shipping stuff is right here. This is my desk. My computer is here. All my shipping stuff is within reach. I don't have to get up. I don't have to move. I can just ship, okay? That matters. Another thing I started doing was Dymo labels for my packages. I'll show you. This is just an example of one. You can just do this in the Dymo program that's already installed on your computer. I changed the little quote I put on here every week. I was a big hand note writer. I felt like that was important. My customers liked it. They knew I did it. But I got to the point where I just couldn't keep up with that. So this was my alternative, that I'm going to change the quote often so that my customers know that I am still doing these from the heart. They're still very personal. My regular shoppers know they're not going to get the same quote over and over for 10 months. You know, it's going to be different every week. And quotes is always what I've done on my handwritten notes, just little inspiring quotes. So I stuck with that. That makes a big difference for me. I can just smack that on my package. I scribble their name on there, and then the packages are just ready for my husband to print labels. He does all the shipping, so they have the names on there. It's packaged up and ready for him to ship. That makes a big difference for us. Self-checkout has been a big help for us. If you don't use self-checkout, you should, okay? If you don't use the website, what are you doing with your life? Use the website, okay? So self-checkout is basically just albums that I have on the website. Some of you may know what this is, and that's okay. I just use a generic graphic. It's like a beach picture I took on the cruise, and it just says like Carly extra, extra small, Carly extra small, Carly small. And they're loaded into the website. I have a separate album for each one. So like say I got Carly's in today, I'm gonna mix my old Carly's in with my new Carly's. So what I'm gonna do first thing that morning, I'm going to set my Carly album to disable at 8 p.m. because that's when I'm going to go live. And I'm going to set my Carly self-checkout album to enable at 8 p.m. because that's when I'm going to start my live, okay? I'm going to do my live, and I'm going to tell my girls over and over and over while I'm live, make a note of what you're claiming so you have it ready for self-checkout. You got to claim your size. You don't have to worry about the print. You just have to claim the right sizes when you check out. I have VIP assistants that if I know I'm going to have a big live sale, more than like 10 or 15 pieces that I can just remember, I'm going to have them write down the claims for me. That way at the end of the live, if somebody doesn't know what they claimed, they can shoot me a quick private message, and I'll have a list to tell them you claimed 2 extra smalls, a small, and they're Carly's, whatever. So I just let my VIPs do that, and I give them a free piece or some Lula Cash, whatever, it just depends. I have a couple of tried and true that I use for that over and over. So as soon as my live sale ends, I'm going to say it every time somebody claims my live sale. I'm going to say you have to self-checkout. You're not going to get an invoice. You got to go self-checkout, okay? No exceptions. Of course, I make exceptions if somebody is new, especially, and I will just send them a quick message after the live. I give my people 1 hour to pay after, and I'll just say, hey, girlfriend, looks like you haven't self-checked out yet. All you have to do is click this link, add your small Carly to your cart, and check out, and you'll be set. They do it. So as soon as I'm done with my live, though, I'm going to go into my Carly album. I'm going to delete any old Carlys that I sold, and I'm going to re-enable it right away so that when they go to that self-checkout album, my other Carlys are all there for them too. If I've had time, I'm also going to hurry up and load all my new ones too. That way, if they were eyeing a second one while I was live, they might add it. A lot of times people add leggings, a Shirley, whatever. They're going to add some other items. It doesn't happen every time, but if you don't give them the opportunity, then they never can, right? The other good thing about self-checkout is it's going to get people to your website. I keep hearing so many people say, I'm not using my website because nobody will go to it. Okay, well, nobody shopped live sales before they were big too. Nobody shopped album sales. Nobody shopped wall drops. You have to train your customers to do it. And once they see how easy it is, they're going to love it. I had a couple customers, especially my older ladies, that I was really concerned about doing self-checkout, that they were just going to be so confused. They would never figure it out. And one of my best customers that I was the most concerned about, the first night I did self-checkout, she was the first one to check out. She messaged me after and was like, oh my gosh, that was so easy. Thank you so much. I've been scared to try your website because I thought it would be hard. The next day she bought 4 more pieces on the website. Okay? She never would have went to my website if it wasn't for me doing that self-checkout. Okay? So do it. Gets people there. Another tip I have about the website is, in order to get people to my website, I started out by doing launches through my website. So I did like 4 launches in a row. I think I did like Caroline, Liv, Nikki, Americana, maybe something else. I don't know. I did them on my website. So when I got my box in the afternoon, I went live. I showed some sneak peeks, like still in the package, got them excited. I said, all right, 8 o'clock tonight, be ready. Then at 8 o'clock, I went live wearing some. I showed some styling. I talked about fit. I talked about fabric. I talked about different styling options, all the things. And then I said, okay, they're launching at the website in 5 minutes. Get ready, go. And I ended my live. That was it. A couple people were like trying to claim, and I'm like, no, you can't claim. That's not how this works. You're going to claim them on the website. Okay? Mind blown. I went to bed and sold like 70 Nikis before I woke up. Done, checked out. I shipped them that morning. I was done selling 70 Nikis by like 9 a.m. Okay? Because they just did it. It was awesome. Awesome. You can just load that stuff and you just go to bed, you guys. It's so crazy. So I did that for several capsules, and I'm going to continue to do that because it works for me. And I'm sorry, but nobody wants to sit through a 3-hour live when you have a huge launch of something new. They just don't. But they want to hear about the fit. They want to hear about the fabric. So you can do that personal live and then just launch it on your website. You can be available. I try to stay up the nights I do launches for at least a few hours. That way, if they have questions, they can private message me and I can help them before it risks somebody else claiming it. So that's a big deal for me. Photos. Okay, so for photos for the website, I don't really photograph anymore, and it's awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I hate photographing. Sucks the life out of me. I do flat lays because that's what sells. People love to see flat lays, but they suck taking them. So there's a couple of groups. Team Grace, Charm, and Hustle is ran by Katie Mae Mooney. She gave me permission to share that group. You have to be, it's secret, so you have to be added by somebody who's in it. So find a friend who's in it, friend somebody who's in it, and we can invite you to it. There are photo blanks albums in there. So she'll have like Caroline, Nikki, Liv, Christy, whatever. And you just go to it. So you're going to do this Lemon Caroline. You just go find that Lemon Caroline. You save it. You slap your size on it, your name if that's your thing, whatever. Save it and you're done. Okay? So we travel a lot. So for me, when I get my boxes in, I make a little pile of like extra small, smalls, mediums, whatever. I snap a quick picture of it. We get in the car and we're headed somewhere. I go through and I'm like, okay, my extra smalls I've got, let's save them. Stripe, polka dot, floral, lemons, save. Medium, save. Then I use Consultant Assistant. It's an app. I think it was like $5, something, $10. You can batch label those. So you just pick your size and your style, and then you click to add a photo, and you can click multiple photos. And I can click all 5 of my smalls, push save, and they're done. And then I load them to my website. It's so fast. They're really nice flat lays with a white background. Occasionally there's not a piece in there, but I just go ahead and photograph it myself and load it in so that it's there for the next person. Most of the time I can find everything there though. I just got farewell styles like Irma, Perfect, whatever. I think out of like over 100 pieces, there's 3 that aren't in there. Big deal. It takes me 10 seconds to photograph 3 pieces. That I just like lay my foam board on the floor, take a picture, and move on with my life because it's 3 photos. So easy. So I highly recommend those. Let's see. Loyal Shops. Loyal Shops is a big deal for me for staying organized. If you don't use it, it's about $150 a year. I use it for my loyalty rewards program. I use it for email campaigns. I'm starting to switch over to Shipping Easy for my email campaign because they just have a few more features that I like. I use it for my live assistant. And what else? Oh, text alerts. So text alerts, you get charged per message, but it's like the cheapest, simplest one that I have found. Very, very friendly. They also have a bridge program, which will automatically link your website to your Facebook business page and just trickle drop, wall drop pieces to your business page. It also has a personal shopper email function, which is awesome. So it links to your Bless, all of your past shoppers. And then say Jane buys Medium Caroline's, okay? When I load Medium Caroline's new ones to my website, it's going to shoot her an email and say, hey, I know you've bought these in the past and you really love them. You can make the wording your own. We just loaded brand new Medium Caroline's that you love. Here's a link to shop them. And she can just click the link and go shop them. It's so easy. A bug just flew on me. So that's a really good program to use. And it takes all the work out of your hands. It's just doing it for you, which is awesome. Talked about consultant assistant. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at my notes here. Shipping Easy is what I use for my shipping. It links to Bless. It creates your labels automatically for you when somebody pays their invoice. You just go in, add the weight, click ship, and you're done. It's so easy. Their email campaigns I just started using. Really great templates specifically designed for LuLaRoe. Has our branding, our coloring, all of that. So it's really great to use. They have a free program, a free promo thing right now too. You can get it free like till the end of the year or something. So just check into that. You can call and they'll set it up for you. Let's see. So some things that I did to help me achieve my goals. Once I got these systems in place, I freed up all this time for myself. And I was like, well, now what do? I usually just do some wall drops. I do some outfits. I do some lives. Now I got all this free time. What am I going to do? In search ofs have been a big thing for us. Right now, a lot of us have the same things, so it's pretty easy to find stuff. So I put an in search of album in my group. Every Tuesday morning, I promote the heck out of it. I go live and talk about it. I bump it to the page. I post about it because Perks opens Tuesday nights and I can get a lot of stuff on Perks. So I tell them to add what they're looking for to the album and we go for it. Make sure you just keep your time in check with in search ofs. It's really easy to start searching for something and look for a shirt for 5 hours and you made $15. That's not productive. It's dumb. But we all do it. We get sucked into scrolling those wholesale pages. So just be thoughtful of the amount of time that you're spending searching for those pieces. That's a big thing that my husband does in his free time. He can just scroll and find stuff. We also, most of the wholesale groups do ISO posts like every single day. So we will just post all of our ISOs into those wholesale groups every single day and people will respond to them and we find a piece or two every day pretty much. It's pretty awesome. You got to be consistent in your group. These are all things you know, but we don't always do them. But when you have more time available to you, it's easier to do that. I've started implementing the 5-minute lives. That was Dawn Brock's training. If you haven't watched that, look for it on YouTube. It's really great. There's 3 different kinds of 5-minute lives. One of them is selling. One of them is community building where you're just hanging out. And one of them is expert. So you're like educating them about fabric, about styling, about the color wheel and what colors go together and how they can pattern mix. And but keep yourself to 5 minutes because people are going to watch those replays. So that's a big thing. Get consistent with it. You can start following up with customers about their purchases. Shipping Easy has an email campaign for that so that a week after somebody buys, it can automatically send them an email, ask them what they thought of it, let them know if they have any questions. You can give them a coupon for another purchase, whatever you want to do. I've started to go to my member list in my Facebook group and go all the way back to the first members that were added into my group. Way back in 2016, you could just add people. You didn't have to like invite them. They didn't have to approve it. So there's a ton of people that are in our groups that don't even know they're in there. I have like 2,500. I don't even have a big group, but I know that I only sell to like 300, 400, 500 max of those people. So I've been messaging the people from way back and saying, hey, my name is Jessica. You've been added to my group in November of 2016 by Jane Doe. Probably don't even know you're in here. This is what I'm about. I would love to set up a fashion styling session for you. Here's a coupon code for my website. Let me know if I can help you. No hard feelings if you decide to leave. So that's just gotten some dead weight out of there, but it's also converted some customers. I also will go make a post in the group. Just do like 10 a day and then tag them and just say, hey, I sent you guys a private message. Most of the people aren't going to see it. Some of them that see it aren't even going to reply, but you never know when that one person who doesn't even know they're in there is going to turn into a VIP shopper. So it's worth your time. A referral program is a really good thing that you can do. You can use the promo codes from the website for that. I just give my girls like their last name as their referral code. Every time somebody uses it, they get $5 to use later. Exclusive clubs are really big right now and clienteling. So when I get this lemon Shirley in and I know Amanda loves lemons, I'm going to just send her a picture of it and say, or a quick little video. I do like video clips on Messenger all the time and just say, oh my God, girl, I just got this lemon Caroline. I know you're going to love it so much. If you want dibs before I show everybody else, let me know and it's yours. Easy. You sell a piece. It took like 4 seconds, okay? I don't have to photograph it. I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to package it up and send it right on out. Exclusive clubs are really big to make your girls feel special. I do a style club. I'll go ahead and add my information about my style club to my handout too for you. So my style club, what I do is 4 different tiers. They can pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 pieces per month. And basically, I can get about halfway to cruise qualify just from that in the first 5 days of the month. So I send if they get to pick their pieces, 1 and 2 are mystery, 3 and 4 they get to pick. But it's like capsules I make and send for them and they get to pick from it. So I send the videos on the 1st, they have to claim by the 3rd, and I ship them by the 5th. So by the 5th, I've usually gotten about halfway to cruise qualify just from that, and there's only about 30 members. And those girls shop all month. So I started that way back in 2016 with leggings of the month. I changed to shirt, then style, then January to June, it's a 6-month club. January to June, I did capsules where I sent like 8 to 10 pieces. They only had to purchase 1, but they could purchase as many as they wanted. It went really great. But I had a lot of people in there who only wanted 1 piece a month, which is fine. But why was I putting all the time into making an 8-piece capsule that mixed and matched if they were only going to buy 1? Let's just let them buy 1. So I kind of have learned and adapted and grown with it. I have about 30 members, but like I said, I've started that 3 years ago. Some new members, some that stick with it every single time because they just love it. It just depends. Mini albums have been really good for me. Basically what I do for that is I let people give me like 3 or 5 styles and sizes that they want to shop from. I'll message a couple friends. I'll utilize the swap groups and just say, can I post some of your pieces today for my girls? They'll say, yeah. So if somebody wants extra small Carlies, I'm going to find all the extra small Carlies I can in the swap groups. I'm going to find all the extra small Carlies with 3 or 4 of my friends' websites. And then I'm going to load them all to a personal album for that person and let her shop just her size and style. That's gone really well for me lately. Borrowed inventory takeovers, round robins, battle of the boxes, wall drops, all the things. You got to do them all. Mystery orders. Mystery orders really only work for me if they buy 1, I order 2, and they get to pick and get first dibs on the second one with a gift, which usually it's free shipping or it's a pair of earrings or something like that. I'm not big on discounting. I'm big on value-added selling. So I heard a while back that discounting was saying, please buy this piece. And value-added selling is like if you give someone jewelry with their shirt, it's thank you for buying this piece. Same thing. You still spent $3, but they feel more loved. Okay? So it's a good way to think of it. Fundraisers are huge for me, you guys. Huge. Pull your group, see what they're interested in. Find a local partner. If you're going to do something for the animal shelter, contact your local animal shelter. Ask them to partner with you. They post on their social media. You post on your social media. You tag each other. You can put flyers in there. People will come out of the woodwork for fundraisers, you guys. And then you utilize those marketing assets like Shipping Easy email campaigns that's going to email those people a week later, let them know you appreciate it. They don't know it's coming from like a system. They think it's coming from you and that you took the time to do that, and you're going to gain a shopper, okay? Keep things interesting. Keep it fun. Try all the new things. Follow some other retailers. I'm a big believer that if I want to be a $50,000 seller, I'm going to follow $50,000 sellers because I want to be where they are. I want to do the things that they do, okay? I'm an open book, you guys. I'm pretty consistent at 25 to 30,000 right now. We took almost the entire month of July off. We camped for 3 weeks. We went to convention, and I still did more than cruise qualify. And I worked very little, and I had 0 inventory. I did it all from borrowed. I did 2 takeovers, lots of wall drops, lots of clienteling. Just while we were on the road, I was messaging people. And about 4,000 of that was my style club. So that's pretty good. I think that's about it, guys. My contact information is on my handout. You can check out my website, shopteamcook.com, to see how my self-checkout albums are if you want. Anything you need, email me, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you guys. This community is so awesome. I truly love what I do, and I hope the best for all of you guys. Hopefully I hear from some of you, and good luck. Bye.